I usually miss it. At least in the early goings, I have when the item drops are going to happen down pretty good. Every 6 small enemy and every 6 large enemy will drop an item.
Oh, okay.
But definitely after hitting a couple random encounters, that all just kind of goes to crap.
Yeah, not long ago now, we have 2 more Zelda games, possibly Dr. Mario, we're not sure. We do need to acquire
2 more Zelda games?
Yeah, this and Link's Awakening.
Oh.
I guess this is just starting, so there's still a lot of Zelda 2 left to play.
Yeah.
What's your strategy for the hammer?
For the hammer, run through Death Mountain and get the hammer.
We're looking at...
And always take the right cave.
Run straight through, eh?
When you have a choice, take the cave on the right.
Yeah, that's...
We're still...
it's a universal truth.
We're not 100% sure on Dr. Mario. We are trying to acquire the Nintendo 64 version, I believe.
Yeah, essentially was looking into that, getting it from MagFest. So...
Ooh, I did not see any copies of that.
Actually, she said she did see it, so...
I hope so. We looked at the vendors.
We do have the NES
all night
version.
long.
I'm not sure if that's going to happen
And
or not.
then, of course, our big finale is Final Fantasy VI.
I don't know. I saw a version, but I'm not...
Break down, what is your level up strategy? Is it all going to be on attack?
Not all on attack, no. I'm going to get a couple life levels coming up here. I don't touch magic until the second palace. But leveling up is actually a huge part of planning
I would
this
think
game.
that game would
Huge,
suit
how
it.
you level your stats.
Yeah,
That's their N64 goes.
And at least I've seen a few runs
Say that
where
to me 'cause I've
you
never
level attack up
played
to 8
a
and
Dr.
then
Mario
get the crystal to get you up to 99 and use that to level something up really high.
Not so much.
Right?
I can't face it.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, that's why. That would have been my... This is hard to find.
Is it?
In the wind egg?
Probably.
The windfish egg? Whatever, okay, yeah.
Okay, hey everyone, I'm picking up Essentia. If you don't know who that is, that was the person who ran Donkey Kong Country 2 last night.
And we'll be running Final Fantasy VI tonight.
And Dr. Mario, back to popular request.
Have we had success with procuring the Nintendo 64 version?
I will have to ask her about that.
Okay.
Now would be a good time to find out, yes.
Alright.
Aw, you jerk.
Somebody wants to donate $20 to name S's baby.
Well, it's going to take more than $20, I'll tell you that much right now.
You gotta keep in mind, yeah, this child will be singing with this name for a lifetime.
Yeah, I'm not fond of this game.
If we can't get the N64 version, she will do the NES version. She has a preference for the N64 version.
Very slight differences that really only make themselves apparent if you play the game as much as she has. So, it's a valid complaint, not trying to say otherwise there. It's just the way
All
it is.
wizard magic.
I'm about to say you're very skilled with the sword. But yeah.
Was a preemptive jinx. Curses. Alright, take a little time out for life magic here. Just one of those live one safety precautions. So, I would love to see a Noah Pay run that skips both life and shield. There's one soon to come that skips both the candle and cross, which is pretty ridiculous.
Whoa.
He gets both life and shield, which I'm not going to hold that against him.
Arctic Eagle do that?
Yes, he did.
Okay.
Some verification.
I have a question. Why did you go into that empty house?
I had to get the dialogue box by the table. You find a mirror under the table. That's actually the first time Link speaks. So I found a mirror under the table.
Ooh.
So, and then you go back, you give it to the lady, say, "Oh, you found my mirror. Come in and meet my dad, so he can teach you this spell." And yeah.
Didn't know that.
Just correction, it was in fact Big Gay Al speaking, not Link.
Well, Big Gay Al, you can't shut him up. He's
I
just
still
sir. That's so much asking.
That's such a loud word.
These little rocks and moblins trying to stop me, they're just a bunch of silly gooses. We only have one of them.
So what did you just do?
I refilled my magic, but when you talk to the magic refill lady, it actually refills something ridiculous like 60 blocks of magic or something like that. It'll just keep going till it's full. If you keep casting spells, it'll keep filling every time after you cast it. So I just cast life instead of stopping at the life magic rate.
So you got a free
I
health
think it
restore
might
right
be
there.
until your magic's full, though. It might stop when your magic's full.
When it stops when your magic's full, yes.
But if you cast
So.
a spell before it's completely full, then...
Oh, you jerk.
I knew you were going to do that.
Beam sword. Well, actually, I'm going to get a life level here pretty soon, so that's not too bad.
This is one of the worst places for doing a real speed run, right?
Death Mountain's not so bad. There's definitely far worse places in the game.
Is it required now to do it without a candle?
It will be.
Because I know,
Not like hard requirement, but if you want to beat the run that's coming,
Oh.
that kind of stuff.
Who's making this run?
Arctic Eagle.
Oh, okay.
Christian Manelson, he's
Sure.
Norwegian, yes?
he's got most of the records, but I think he's got
This
3
will
out
be
of the 4.
That
Yes,
one's his
Norwegian,
last
yes.
one, actually.
Yeah.
Mostly
So-
on most of the PAL
There's,
version.
he has PAL and NCSC records, and first and New Game Plus records.
Nice.
And there's regular.
Kidding me. Do not want to have to burn that this early. This is a pretty poor run through that fountain thus far.
Through the wall.
Well, Castlevania needs to do that too.
Not yet. I thought that was the other way too. Didn't hurt.
Okay, even
Nice.
Those are with the funky speed.
Yeah. When people talk about the difficulty of this game, those guys are a common complaint.
The red guy?
Yeah, the axe throwers.
Yeah, they give...
Oh, what?
If I remember correctly from the Night Fest challenge, they give 100 experience?
Yeah, which is kind of key for beating that challenge. So
Yeah.
that one's really hard until you get it started. Once you get a couple levels, it's pretty easy,
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah, I think I ended with, both... I think I got, like, attack
Welcome
3,
to Red
life
Boat.
3 or something. And magic 1. Who cares about that? Right?
Yeah. It's better than dying.
That
Usually I'm rooting for a point bag there so hard, but given the circumstances, I'll take the potion.
Summoner says he's gonna name my kid Breakdown.
Oh.
Aww.
you can get the... Oh, it's you.
I just
Never
got lost
mind.
one of my all-time.
Somebody else says they're gonna name their kid Frezzy.
You suck.
Well,
Should I get for jail?
I didn't.
yeah, here's the next
can't turn it
challenge.
on.
You start
That's
here
for
with
computer.
level 1 attack, magic, and
That
life.
sucks.
And Ryan was devious enough to rig it up so you have to get 200 points to level up. You don't level up at the usual life level up of 50
Yeah.
or the usual magic level of 100.
Yeah.
Which means he got those levels accessible and then sapped his experience points down to 0 afterwards. Which is
FF Gamer attentive
insidious.
time limit is usually like 7 hours. But
How quick
But-
does a Final Fantasy VIII speedrun have to be in order to be accepted? It basically just has to be good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's
Final
put it that
Fantasy
way.
X's
It's
got
like
the
hard
longest
time
run on the
limit.
site.
It's the way SDA works. SDA works on a verification process, usually involving several people. You know,
typically 7
who-
hours, but
you
popular
going to
man.
The 7 hours thing is dead. Long
No,
dead.
no. The 7 hour